Hey there, I'm sure it's been quite a while because I've just been putting this off for quite a while, so I guess just get straight into it. So first up is how to get my channel name. I got it from my Roblox name, and I've used it for pretty much every social media platform that I use. And I've been using that since April of 2014, and it was randomly chosen. I can't really remember why I chose it, but it's just something random that I thought of when making my Roblox account back in 2014, I guess. So that's how I got it there. Do I like the Class 323? Yes, I consider it one of my favorite British EMUs. It's mostly because of the attraction sounds, of course, but they do have a very distinct look. And yeah, I just think they look really nice. Believe it or not, the first time I actually discovered it was in GCR when it was still in that game. That was a long time ago, but yeah, I still enjoy it today. Stepford County Railway or Roskill Railway? Definitely have to go with Roskill Railway, not because I'm biased or anything, I just think the community here is better because we have a much more mature community, I guess, but overall I think both games, like in terms of the games themselves, I think they're both pretty good, even though SCR is a little unrealistic in a lot of places, but I still think they're both pretty good games.
Egg, beans, jam, cheese.
Do I like the HST? Yeah, I quite like it. I think it's pretty interesting, but it's also kind of overrated. With that said, it's one of the most famous diesel trains to ever exist, and it is one of the fastest ones as well. Wagon improvements whenever you submit them, and send them to us, which we will probably add in 5 million years. Do you agree Matty X 2013 was a furry? To be honest, I think was is the wrong word to use, if I'm saying this to be honest. Are there any more hidden railways other than Penwick Light Railway and Nestor Community Railway? Well, there aren't really hidden railways, they're more just like city operators. So for example, there's stuff like Island Railway, Tramrail, Porter Sea Link, and Lidford Overground. But yeah, there's quite a bit of them here in the network, or on the map I should say. Which community is meant to be the main city? As far as I know and what Stefan has said, the capital city of Roskill Railway is meant to be Penwick, despite the fact that it's based off of Edinburgh. Will Brisbane get Overground since it is the biggest city? No, because it is based off of Manchester. It was originally supposed to get a light rail system back before the big rework of it, but all that was made was just some tracks. I was going to probably do some stuff for it, but those plans fell through and the tracks just stayed abandoned until the actual update occurred where those were removed and the Brisbane was made more to look like Manchester. What's your opinions on Class 222s? I definitely think that they're my most favorite Voyager. They look more sleek, and they can go up to at least 5 or 7 coaches long, which is longer than the other Voyagers. What's opinions on British Railway? There's a lot of stuff I could say about BR, but to put it shortly, it's alright, but I don't really feel like playing it often. Also, I know that if I say anything bad about the game, the owners will scold me because they have direct contact with me. When's the next RSR update? Can't be for sure on that at all because we've kind of just taken a break as far as whatever we're doing. Like Stefan, he's working more on Roskill Netherlands. Johnny, he just finished high school, so I don't know about that, but that's kind of just how it went. As for me, I don't really work on the development portion, like actual development, so that's kind of just the situation we're in right now. Like, we can't be for sure when the next update will come out. but we have been working on it over the past few months, I guess. What's your favorite train in RSR? I certainly like a lot of them. I like a lot of British trains, but I think my favorite ones would probably have to be the 68 and the 88. What's your favorite livery in RSR? I quite like all of the liveries. I think they all have their own distinctness, and I just think that the color design that we designed for them, they all look pretty nice. They all mesh really well, so it's hard to really pick a favorite. But I think my favorite one would probably have to be Inner City. Are you going to add any more sirens to the current system? Depends what me and Diesel think, because we've kinda covered a good portion of the map, and even then I think we already terrorized the servers enough with the weekly siren tests. I don't know if that still works anymore, but if it does, then it does, and we probably scare off a lot of players doing that. I do know that we did scare off Maddie one time when someone set off the sirens. I know it wasn't me, but we did scare him with it. Will the nuclear flask trains ever be fixed? I've tried looking over them myself, and I don't really see the problem that's with it. I could try looking over the bug reports to see what's been going on with them, but I've tried fixing the collision groups and everything that I could try and fix, but it looks like Stefan, he's kind of too busy doing other things, so as if they'll get fixed or not, we still can't be for sure on that. How are you today? Feeling quite tired today, but earlier in the week I did get to run some model trains, so that was pretty fun. What is your favorite RSR livery? I already said Inner City, so I guess I'll go with Regional. Will Wello ever be made more like its real-life counterpart, Chelmsford, with the old Network Southeast sign at the top of Platform 2 as well? Guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Alright, the question is, how long have you been a dev of Roscoe Railway? Technically, I've been on the staff team since 2020, but I only became part of the high-ranking team in 2021. As far as the dev goes, I think I got it around the same time. Could you possibly show the roadmap for upcoming updates so that us players have an idea of what to expect when they arrive? We did have a Trello for a while, although I don't know if that's still maintained. I doubt it is, but you never know, you could try and find it somewhere. But yeah, overall we don't really have a plan of what we update anymore. It's kind of just like whatever happens, but hey, updates are kind of on hold right now, so I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. What's the most irritating thing about interacting with the community and developing games? Probably people who just don't listen. Overall, annoying people are always hard to deal with, but it's been pretty good for the past couple of months with things being more quiet now. Will there ever be mesh trains in RSR? There already is. They've been made by our talented Blender designer, and those have been in game for quite a while now, so they definitely replaced a lot of bad older models that were really needing replacement, so we're very glad to have them. Will the entire game see a revamp where the map textures and detail will be brought up to higher standards as well as a bright and proper GUI? Overall, I don't really think that stuff needs to be done. Like the newer textures, some of them look fine, some of them don't. As for the UI, I think it's fine enough. I think we were debating remaking some of the spawn UIs, but we just never got around to it, mostly. What's your opinion on Stefan and Maddie? Stefan, he's very much a good friend. I've been talking with him for, I think it's almost 4 or 5 years at this point now. But yeah, he's just been a great person to talk with and be co-workers with, I guess. However you'd want to phrase that. As for Maddie, I don't really talk with him that much, despite the fact that he is listed as a developer. I haven't really seen him do much. He kind of just does his own thing, you know, which I get, but yeah, he just hasn't really been too much in Frisco Railway, you know, like being active and whatnot. Commuter class 195, please. Technically, I think we were thinking about dissolving branch lines, so I think pretty much all the trains on there would go to respective operators. I think mostly commuter, but if we ever still go ahead with that idea, I think, yeah, it probably would go to commuter, so I guess just wait and see what happens at this point, I guess. Opinions on random account that joined one of my live streams last year. I think we should ask Maddie.